In this video, we're going to write a password verifier. So, a lot of websites and stuff require you to enter a password, and the password has to meet various criteria. Like, in this case, our password needs to be at least 8 characters long, have one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, and one number. So I've already got the code that prompts the user to choose a password and reads it in from the keyboard. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make four Boolean variables, one for each of the conditions that the password has to meet. So we're going to have one called length. I'm going to initialize these all to false. We're going to have another one called upper. And another one called number. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look through the characters in the string one at a time and make sure that it has an uppercase letter, a lowercase, and a number. So the way we can do this is we can make a character array, and we'll just convert the string to a character array with the toCharacter array method. Okay, now we're just going to loop through all the characters in that array. So for character C in letters, we're going to use the static methods in the character class to see if we're meeting the criteria. So for each letter C in the string, we're going to say if character.is uppercase C, then we're going to set upper equal to true because we've met that condition. And similarly, if character.is lowercase c, then we'll set lower equal to true. And if character.is digit, then we'll set number equal to true. So now we've checked to see if we've met all of those criteria. The last thing that we need to check is that the length of the string is at least 8. So we can say length is equal to password dot length greater than or equal to 8. So this will return true if the password is at least 8 characters, and then that will be assigned to the length variable. Okay, so now we just need to print out information to the user about what the requirements are. Notice that I didn't tell the user what the requirements are to begin with. This is a little bit cynical, but I find that that's often true of websites in general. They tell you when you mess up, but they don't tell you ahead of time what you need. So what we need to do is, if all of these are true, so if length is true, and upper is true, and lower is true, and number is true, then we can tell the user that password is a valid password. Otherwise, we'll tell them that their password does not meet the criteria. And then we could also additionally tell them what criteria wasn't met at this point. So if not length, then we'll print out your password must be at least 8 characters. And we can do that for the rest of the criteria. I'm going to pause the video at this point and add those. Okay, so I just went ahead and added messages for the other requirements. So if there's no uppercase character, it tells them that they need one. So let's go ahead and run this program. And we'll choose a password that's hello1. And it says my password doesn't meet the criteria because it's not 8 characters. If we run it again and we type in x 1 2 3 4 5 6 and then the number 7, then we get that it's a valid password. So you can check that this makes sense for all of the different conditions, and that's important when you're testing your program. And that's it for this one.